everybody, and welcome to the second interview of Andy Pooped His Pants Fantasy Football League. Today's candidate hails from North Attleboro, Massachusetts. It's Brian B-Mac McNamara, who's currently on vacation in Cape Cod, Massachusetts.
Brian, welcome, and how's the vacation going? Love the bird.
Hey, big Eagles fans over here. I don't know if you knew that. Vacation is great, you know, hanging out with the flying birds in the back and just drink a few beers.
Oh, that is lovely, Brian. Well, hey, you know what? We're not going to waste too much of your time and your family. We're going to get right into it with a series of questions. Ross, lead it off.
Okay, Brian, the first question comes from Charles Anthony Colella, and he says, B-Mac, are you prepared for Jamie's hostile trade negotiations?
Well, you know, I've dealt with Jamie for a long time. I feel his tactics are crude and unorthodox in most matters of life, so I think I have some good experience to deal with him. Kind of an asshole, but you know what? You take the good with the bad sometimes.
All right.
That's perfect. Brian, we're going to jump to Grimsley Bear, who is a big Eagles fan, actually, ironically enough. He wants to know, what is your choice brand of dress shoes and slacks?
I prefer not to wear pants at a formal event, but if I had to go with pants, Dockers, you know.
Sure.
Steady American brand.
Absolutely.
And for shoes, let's just say Dockers, because I don't know what
Love Dockers.
big Dockers guy, I guess, here.
Apparently.
Excellent, excellent. I love a nice pair of Dockers.
All right, and our third question comes from Albert Merzoin, your former roommate.
I answered this question on grounds that he's an asshole.
You can take that up with him. All right, his question is, are you going to be late to the draft boardroom on Sunday, September 4th? And are you going to be late setting your lineups on time?
I will not be late setting the lineups. That is one thing I can guarantee because I have an iPhone now.
Ooh, nice.
Set my lineup while driving someplace that I'm late to. However, I would advise, tell me it's a half an hour earlier. I mean, I never told you guys not to lie to me.
All right, it's at 3:30 on September 4th.
I've already bought my flight. I'll be there, you know?
Excellent, excellent.
It's about this.
Perfect.
You got another one for him?
Yep. The next question comes from Andy Lynch, and he asks, are you going to pee your pants again? If you remember, let me refresh your memory. We were all at Rhino Bar in Georgetown, and the Eagles were facing the Patriots one Sunday afternoon, and you got so drunk that you stood up and you had a big wet spot in the front of your pants, and you pissed yourself. It wasn't a joke. It was no beer. It was no water. It was actual pee. So the question is,
allegedly.
Yeah.
No, that's not. I said allegedly.
Allegedly, yes. Okay.
That's an answer. It's just trying to avoid the question.
Okay, are you going to pee your pants again?
Probably.
Okay, good. Perfect. That's perfect.
All right, we got the next question.
Tonight.
The next question is coming from everybody's friend Rag. You might know Kevin. And he has a question for you that goes back a few years. He wants to know, back in high school, do you remember when you went on a lovely family vacation, you took a little skiing trip or something like that, you were kind enough to leave your keys to your house so that we could have a little get-together. What you didn't realize is that we were going to order some on-demand porno so that about a month later your mother would find the bill and get mad at you. Do you remember that is the question.
Yeah, I have a faint memory of it. It reminds me of a little incident with Brian Gherkins. I do. Yeah, that was a fun little month there. Yeah.
Okay, good. The answer is yes.
Very well. Yeah,
Ross, do you have a question for us?
Well, I was just curious about that specific question. How did that go over with your parents?
You know, I blamed it on Sean, so I don't really know.
That's perfect.
I got the hell out of the way of that one.
Any questions for the king? I have one specific.
Go for it.
Okay. Brian, getting back a little bit to some fantasy football and more football-oriented trivia. This is a very easy question. I think it should be slam dunk for you. After Vince Lombardi left the Green Bay Packers, he went on to coach another team. What team was that, Brian? Brian? What team?
Yeah. Was it the Chiefs?
No. You think it's the Chiefs? You are wrong. It was the Washington Redskins, believe it or not.
Oh, see, I went with an Indian theme.
Yeah, close. You were close.
Redskin, I went Chief. They're both there. I think I was close enough. Maybe a B?
Very, very close. Very close. Brian, that wraps up our questions. Do you have anything you want to throw out to the league?
Yeah, well, I want to mend some fences on some issues that came up in my previous involvement in this league. I can actually pay. Some people was an issue. I think it's bullshit, but hey, you guys got your rules. I'll conform, and I'm really excited to join you guys. Jamie, you might want to get a haircut or something. But overall, really looking forward to getting down there on Labor Day. Involvement or not, I'm going to be getting drunk down there. So
lovely.
I want your vote, and I love you.
So you are prepared for the $150 entrance fee.
I'll write you a check today.
That's what I like to hear.
I got one more question. Is there anybody in the league that you're gunning for? Anyone in particular?
Absolutely.
And?
No, that's all.
You're not going to tell us who?
I'll tell you what. He's foreign. And he speaks Russian.
All right.
Snoots it is. All right.
Sex machine.
Sex machine?
I have one more thing to say. Snooter is a sex machine.
I
think you proved that pretty well at the wedding.
That is true. Well, BMAC, we appreciate you taking your time, and we will let you know as soon as possible. BMAC, good night. God bless.
Thanks a lot, guys. Appreciate the time.
Everybody, take care.